Hello, hello. I'm gonna see if I can actually turn this, because right now this is actually a very small ass screen, because it went into windowed mode. So I want to see if I can make it go into... No, I can't. Alright, fair. It's gonna just be shrunk. Cool, I guess. That's fine. It could be tiny. I played this for a brief spell on Xbox because it was, what's the word? It was on Game Pass randomly. And it was so interesting when I played it. Like, really interesting. From what I little remember, timelines bouncing type of thing. So I thought, why not play again? Only this time actually not having it on Game Pass and on my computer. And see how I enjoy that. Because this is... the storyline in this visual novel game, which I do enjoy visual novel games. I don't play them as much. Mostly because most of the visual novel games I know are quote-unquote dating sims. And they're not quite my cup of tea. Most of them. But this one was interesting. And it's not a dating sim, it's a murder mystery thing. With the chance to not only solve the murders, which I greatly find enjoyment of, but also to uncover things from the past that you don't remember quite. And then there's timelines, which is also really cool. And so you have various endings, and I remember getting at least like 3 different endings at some point. But I wanted to get all of them and do all of them, and it's just... it is, to me, fascinating. And creepy. And just the way the story grows. So I find myself greatly enjoying this particular type of visual novel, and I wanted to play it again. Last time I played this was a couple years ago when it was on Game Pass, so let's see what I remember. It was on sale, so why not? But yeah, this type of visual novel game, like this and Persona, actually, which Persona isn't a visual novel game, but Persona is another one of my favorite type of games to play. And there was another game that's very similar to this that I played on PlayStation. But it's like, this is pretty, and I greatly enjoyed it. I also liked the fact that it kind of, it's marked as a visual novel game, but then you look at this, these are 3D models. It's a visual novel in the sense that it's a story, and you can't do, and you're playing through a set of story, like you don't get to make the choices to an extent. There are plenty of choices you do get to make, and I'm in a basement, it is cold. But it is not a visual novel in, this is just drawn stuff all the time. Like, there are drawn images and scenes and whatnot that are a staple of the visual novel thing, but it's not fully what I would consider, like, visual novel stuff, which is literally just a bunch of scenes that you go through with dialogue choices. Because you can move around and look at things. Like, in this, you look at things. This is a point-and-click game, is the difference. Like, I can look at the fence, and things like that. So, this is interesting. See, there's a fence set up around the merry-go-round, but then it has the things like the log and skip, which are very visual novel-esque. So, this is This is billed as a visual novel game, but it's to me more like a hybrid. Like Doku Doku, but not Doki Doki, but not Doki Doki. Because Doki Doki is playing on the visual novel dating sim genre as a horror game. This is similar to that. Probably to prevent noisy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Except that it's not a horror game so much. I mean, it is a horror, but it's not like a dating sim playing on a horror. It's a horror in that it's a mystery. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the right on and off. So I enjoy games like this. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Like, this is more like Phoenix Wright. That's the way to put it. This is more like doing the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney stuff. Yeah, it's more like that, except also combined with some not Phoenix Wright stuff. Phoenix Wright is definitely a visual novel, though. Took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Let's see. So that's my boss. Okay. Look will allow you to observe the person I am speaking to. I call her boss. She runs Avis, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. So let's see.
Not yet. We just found the victim.
Hey, audio.
Too early to say anything for sure.
I forgot this was voiced.
This could be a copycat killer at work.
But yeah, you see, she has like a 3D model, so it's a little bit different.
6 years ago.
Case 6 years ago?
Oh yeah, I forgot Date. She didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago. No idea.
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park.
This is...
Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
You can be such an ass, sir. Trying to move my microphone to a place that is better. They might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. Okay, so Z tells me to log. The thing is, the caller is anonymous. I'll give you the details later. Okay. Alright, let's do that.
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right?
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that.
Uh-huh.
We were just acquaintances.
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname
Heterochromatic eyes is what he is.
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
No, it usually just goes in the memories. Yeah, so I like that he's heterochromatic. That's interesting.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Aw.
It's unusual for this time of year.
Rain. Okay.
It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Cool.
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
A local cop. And that says local cop, and what do you say? See, an inspector from Metro. Hope he finds a lead.
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
Everyone has a voice. That's cool.
Not yet, sir.
Okay.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. That's great. Alright. Horse in the merry-go-round. Main column holding up the roof. That's part of the fence. That's the undersign. 8 years since Bloom Park closed. Weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. Took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to assist you.
Ah, and there is my little eyeball friend. So that's Aiba. Her official designation is AI Ball. Because she's an eyeball. Get it? It's terrible. A terrible joke. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
It's just like, this is interesting. While playing through the story, I have a special vision modes may help you obtain new information. Okay. You can also view the controls in F1. Cool. I want... Ah, there we go. Zoom.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body.
Yeah, no shit.
Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Date knew this chick. No shit.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just... upset.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That
Victim was
means...
probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope.
Okay.
The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Now, why would they do that?
The left eye socket is vacant.
Which is
Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
interesting. Because I think the AI, the fake eyeball is in Date's left eye.
Left eye.
Yeah, it's his left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Which is curious.
We don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct.
Ugh.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Date, use me to see through the column.
Oh yeah,
Utilize
this is the
X-ray
other.
mode.
Because that is totally what you want some person to have, is the ability to x-ray things.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
There we go. Threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar. So this is the visual novel thing that happens, is
Shut up!
they describe. I pushed him aside and ran up to the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it.
Okay.
Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Hey!
Izuki.
And he knows her too. Right. Oh, I didn't realize her hair was blue. It's hard to tell in that light. Okay. Oh yeah, dreaming.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm
Yep.
me,
Correct. You are Date.
and you are?
Because everything has to do with dreams in this game. Iba, technically. Yeah, she's...
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then.
She's just a piece of work.
Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind.
Just the AI flirting.
Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego, but I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
Huh. Some things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. It's not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling. Yeah.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
The introductory
Somnium
stuff.
scan. Activate.
That. Like this is such a weird just story. Period.
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness.
This reminds me of another game that I played that I cannot
This
remember the
world
name
is
of.
divided into several layers.
It has to do with
Each layer
sheep
stands upon a foundation,
and demons
a base
and
component.
dating them. That was a fun game.
Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper.
I need to
into
play that game
consciousness.
again now that I think about it, once I figure out what it is. I'm like half certain I dreamed the game up too, but I'm also half certain I'm not, because I just remember a guy with ram horns in his boxers clutching a pillow, and you have to do puzzles to get out of the dream. But the dream is also not a dream, because if you die in the dream, you die in real life. And then there's various like demons in his day-to-day life. I don't remember what that game is, and it drives me nuts, but it was so fucking fun. I played it on PlayStation 3? PlayStation 3, I think. I need to find it again, because it was fun. It was creepy, but fun. I mean, creepy, and
Truth is always
the
hidden
storyline was
in
just, like,
plain
disturbingly hilarious. Because this just dumbass getting himself into trouble, and people want his soul. It was interesting, but also, like, I don't know. I need to play it again. I need to find it and play it again.
Therefore, we must...
But this game also reminds me of that, too.
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving.
Because everything is a puzzle.
Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
Cool.
See. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Bad jokes.
Well, I suppose that is...
Bad jokes. Like, come on, guys.
All right, let's do this.
Bad jokes. Just bad jokes. Date's dream world in the strange surreal dream. Trust the light to wake Date up. Okay. I like her face. She's like, I am not happy about this. Unlocking mental locks allow you to travel deeper into the realm. A guide to unlocking blah blah blah. First move Iba close to the door to investigate. I can move. Okay, I thought I could move.
A door locked with a padlock.
You're so obvious. For now, have Iba investigate the door, so W.
It
This game
appears all
plays
I have
really
to
nice
do
with
is
controller.
open this door.
Yes, obviously, lady. And you can't, obviously.
I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic.
No, they aren't.
This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping.
This is a good tutorial to what Somnium is.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen. Date, look at that.
I like the music in this
Places where
game.
the light touches have become colored.
Yes.
Perhaps those parts are now tangible.
You can interact with them,
Every
yes.
human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I do like that.
Let's see.
If you understand these rules,
It's like
the
a
dream world
good...
itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't
Huh.
know.
Okay.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Oh gosh.
Indeed.
That just smile
but it
on
is
his
difficult
face.
to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Yes.
Now, what should I have you do?
That
Don't forget that I have a veto.
smile. Just that smile. Okay. Investigate objects. A new object's appeared. Move Iva over to it to investigate. And it tells me where in the mental locks I am. Oh, right. So I can do this to move my view. Okay. Ha ha ha. There we go.
There are thorns on the switch.
Let's see.
Of course. Things must be done in order. Before activating the switch, the thorns must be removed. Ouch!
Mm-hmm.
The thorns won't come out.
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Okay. There. The
A
water
winter
iris.
iris.
Winter iris,
What?
sorry.
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
Flower with a woman's name.
Smell.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming.
Ah.
Isn't it
okay.
easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever.
Okay, so.
Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder.
Sorry.
You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Just the fact those two. They're just terrible. Oh, heavens. Okay.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
Ah,
What
dreams.
are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that'll tell me about progress. But yes, I can now hit the switch.
A switch. Now I can activate the switch.
Yes. She just narrates everything, which is mildly annoying. Okay.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
Removed one mental lock. Which is very reminiscent of, yeah. Very reminiscent of some of the things that you get up to in Phoenix Wright. The word was
glass of
Phoenix
wine.
Wright.
A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today.
Okay.
However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
Ah, you
A glass of wine.
have a sip.
Leave it to me.
Yeah. Let's see what having a sip does.
Hey!
I feel kind of good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
That is a good question.
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Okay. What about the skeleton?
Skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Oh, that's interesting.
To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well.
92% charged.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
I forgot how stupid this was.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
I forgot how stupid this game was. Can I interact with the pillow? No. Alright. Let's interact with the basket.
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
Oh, of course not.
A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out
Oh,
It is a
wow.
trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
there. True. Somebody's into the occult.
I don't know how that's a cult, but okay.
This is somewhat different than a cult. A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Alright, we're gonna
But
turn the
how?
light off.
I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
That is true.
Somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
Yeah,
So what do you
no
take away from
lying.
all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was
Okay.
kind of dirty.
Shut up.
Date is kind of dirty.
A lamp.
Okay. Lift up.
Ugh,
Nope. Okay, that does nothing.
it won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
That too.
Tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're
these
just sleepy.
two fucking people. Okay.
lamp.
Then let's kick it.
Huh?
Oh, that did something.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
No, but that
Give
definitely
it
did
everything
something.
you've got. That's my motto.
Didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey,
Yeah.
Date, are we gonna get him too?
Oh
Huh?
gosh.
What are you, a thug?
No, but that did tell me to do something with the skeleton.
A skeleton.
Yep. Investigate.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. Like they should.
Date is so
A
interestingly
skeleton.
disturbing. Hit.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you.
She is so ridiculous.
Hi! Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
What?
Knocked over the lamp, because that is how dreams work.
Look! The wall!
What about the wall? Oh, that wall. Oh, that's disturbing. Ah, right. The dream ends because he wakes up. I forgot that's how that ended. It's been a couple years. Or at least Oh,
Do you
doesn't
have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
doesn't urge change
Even if I
something.
did, adults have to learn moderation, you know.
Okay.
Who is he?
Are
Some
you sure
dude
you don't know?
went through the door.
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Didn't look that old. Boss is sleep talking. A hidden item, insomnia. There's always one somewhere. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. Okay, so there's hidden items, insomnia. That's good to know.
What?
Data. Day 1, date B acquired. I found an hidden item. Ooh, cool. That's actually cool because I totally didn't even know that was there. I have the vaguest recollection of hidden items, but okay.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I
mean,
hear
that's
it's
true.
common in the Kyushu area.
One second
In
here.
fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
I have to actually reply to my partner. Really quick. There we go. Okay, that's done. Right. What was I gonna do? Oh, right, I was still doing stuff with the gun, wasn't I?
A door locked with a padlock.
That's not what I wanted. Here, let's knock.
Knock, knock, and hello.
Never thought I'd hear you make a reference like that.
Well, trying to be an AI beloved by all mankind.
Is that right?
Why isn't anything happening?
I guess I just don't get it.
A
Here
gun.
we go. Pick it up.
It won't go off.
It should be fine.
I just want to see what the last... I hear it's common in Kyushu area. In fact, it's that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons of their refrigerators. A door with a pat. Okay. Okay, that's what that was. Picked up the gun.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
It's the
Don't get excited.
writing in this game.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
Apparently, yes. Alright, I think I have to actually shoot the door.
A door locked with...
Put gun in keyhole. Shoot.
Leave it to me. There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who open doors...
Just pull the trigger.
Oh.
You
Nope.
got lucky.
So it is put
A
the
door locked with a padlock.
so it is put gun in keyhole because it's got a key shape.
Do you
Of
think
course.
something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try
And of
just the tip.
course they turned it into a sex
I
joke.
suppose.
Of course they turned it into a sex joke. There you go. Door's open.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well. Seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I like that
I
response.
suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll open it.
Oh yeah, cutscene. Bedroom. Huh. Or no, it's the room. Okay. Ah, he's holding the gun. And she's dead. Of course. I remember there's something about like Yakuza or Mafia or something. Oh, he is older. Okay, his face is all... Day 1, date A acquired. Or date A. Yeah, this is like... This is dorky anime. Combined with puzzles. And stuff. Which is interesting. I don't know, there's something about it that's just curious. Okay, there's boss. It's not visual novel in that... It's not visual novel in a lot of ways, because it is a 3D
Good morning,
space, and you
Dante.
can maneuver around it, which is interesting. Yes, morning.
I was waiting for you.
I actually want to know if there's more games like this that exist. Alright, so, yeah, this can show me to the different things. So this is the flow chart, which currently, yeah, you can see here, we're on the ongoing day 2. Day 1, begin investigation, reopen investigation case files. Begin sync case file. So if I hit case file, it just tells me it's wake date up. Okay. And then I go up here and I hit case file, it tells me the information. Date and Aiba arrived at the scene, began their investigation. The victim was Shoko Nadami, acquired an acquaintance of Date's. She was missing her left eye, likely taken by the culprit. And then a sound came. So this is giving you the bare bones of the story. Let's see. Guide, controls. Okay. So this is the case notes. Okay. So like personas, you have Date. He's in his 30s, of course he is. So we're a police officer with Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Avis. Or Abyss. He likes classic cars, curry, bonito pelvises. This man's just a freak. And Reika. Soft-boiled eggs and pumpkins and ghosts. Like I said, he's a freak. Collects vintage magazines. Let's see. Reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. And as a sinker, because why the fuck would you name this anything else? Date uses a sync machine to dive into minds of suspects. Yeah, this is like... It's like... This game meets... there's a TV show that does this, except you sink into corpses. I cannot remember the name of it right now, but it was Fringe. That's it, Fringe. Fringe is good. Likes insects, spiders, and then there's some non-binary words. I actually wonder what that says. According to settings, she is female. She is 5 years old. Of course. Sneaks outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Okay. Disturbing. Fluoroscopy, voice imitation, 3D modeling. And then Mizuki, who's a 6th grader. She is 12 years old. She does not look 12. Let's see. Joy's emotionally attacking Date. This is the daughter of the woman who died. Oh. And he's the one who's taking care of her 4 years ago. Okay. Alright. Boss, which is the boss, which there's a whole thing about her. Okay, appendix. So abyss. So it is pronounced abyss. Which is what this is. ACTH is the adrenocortex. See, and this they actually give you some information here. X-ray mode. Okay. Trunk. Ah, cortisol. Like, they give you information, which is interesting. These are all about the investigation tips, Somnium tips, the menu tips, Somnium tips 2. Okay. Album. Here we go. Day 1. Date A. Or date A. Okay. Interesting. And then you get the artwork like this. He's a pretty boy. Oh, that's how they originally designed him. I see. Would have been his right eye that was the AI eye then, instead of his left. And then date B or date B. Of course she did. So that's interesting. I was actually curious as if there was like anything detail in that would have been cool. But no. Flag with big catch on it. Police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
Okay. There was a moment I started worrying about boss's mental health. I mean, to be fair. Soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. Volleyball.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
Wow.
How do you know all this stuff?
Wow.
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
I don't think that's something you want to... Okay. Sure.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Just that?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Computer on her desk, type that as a monitor built in. This is her desk. Stickers all over the front. See, we have a bookshelf full of files and binders. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? Pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was
I'm
funnier in my head.
questioning her sanity too. Birthday party from a while ago. Okay. Tanuki statue.
Hey, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks?
Anything else? The chair. Bookshelf. Darts machine.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Okay. Alright, back to boss. There we go.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctor
course
says
not.
she's traumatized. She can't speak.
You
She's seeing a specialist.
so
at Central
overacted
Hospital
this
right
game.
now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time?
Aww.
You're like her legal guardian then.
He is literally her legal guardian.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okira, only found in the merry-go-round. 12 years old in the 6th grade. Yeah, sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home. No,
In
you are
any
legitimately
case,
her legal
we're not
guardian.
going to get anything from her.
You are her legal guardian. Let's see.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Mm-hmm. I got popcorn like stuck in my mouth. Renju is Shoko's ex-husband, Mizuki's father, not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
Odd.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We
Okay.
explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse. And naturally started asking him questions.
Interesting. Okay. Let's do this.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. Suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
Uh-huh.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and
No, you didn't.
look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That
You
just makes me
definitely
want to
didn't.
know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
Liar.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer.
Liar.
So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept
Also
that.
liar.
Just give it up, Date.
Let's try
I
again.
wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you
Ooh.
took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dompi. My lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
Okay, that's rude.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it.
Try one
Give
more
it a
time.
rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
Oh.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can't detect your thoughts, remember?
Date.
Thank you for your input, Iva.
Perverted mind. Alright, last time.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue. Even more delicate than my patience.
Okay.
So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
No, I'm gonna push this. I'm curious. Okay, definitely not gonna get anything else out of her. Should be probably stubborn at times. Okay, cool.
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
There you
Trust me,
go.
it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past. See, this is why it's like, he is tied to this case from 6 years ago. I don't remember if I ever actually solved that, but I'm pretty sure he is.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
So, nothing to report then. Got it.
Yeah, so he's just, it's interesting. Okay, more questions.
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Oof.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
I mean, yeah,
Meaning
obviously.
that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
Okay.
The pick Mizuki was holding, the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
It is.
She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
I mean, yes, obviously, apparently. He's her guardian.
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies.
Yeah.
Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get
Yep.
information, right?
Yep.
Since you don't have a cell phone.
Also, yep. I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Blah, 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 blah. Alright.
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
Yeah, that is odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. May have even been the killer.
Alright, back to cutscene. Ah, Aiba.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
I like how Kaname can literally see himself.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information.
He's hilarious.
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
Okay.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Aiba. Oh, I wanted you.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
Both.
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. I keep not selecting the desk. You stupid game.
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
Yes.
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
Mm-hmm. It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room, and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me. Oh, is it memory time?
The official title
Oh,
is
yeah.
AI Ball.
The creepy dude. Forgot, he's got like a third eye on his head or something.
You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence.
Oh, that is Matt
birthed
Mercer.
From collective nanotechnology.
Really? I didn't realize Matt Mercer was in this? Okay. Of course he plays Pewter.
Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent
He's in
Date,
everything.
From today forward, this is your partner.
Pretty sure he has like a third eyeball.
She will be
I don't
your
know.
personal
Confusing.
computer and your personal
Because you can't really see it here, but here it looks like it. He's weirdo. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Okay. Why did you
Okay,
actually come out?
Really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct.
You know, Date's voice actor sounds very
I could
familiar
have
to
had
me.
the message relayed through Date.
He sounds a
but
lot
that
like a
would've been
player
less
I have in
efficient.
one of my D&D games, which is actually very scary now that I think about it. Note to self, I'll need to ask if that man actually does voice acting work.
I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Okay.
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park.
Well, of course.
Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh my god, who was
Oh, yeah, this kid. Okay.
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Forgot about this kid.
it? Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
He can die.
Affirmative.
I do remember that much. Oh, yay, now I have map as a thing. You can also check the tutorial logo into the menu for statistics. Do you have anything else? No.
Hey, boss. Is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
Aw.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Wow, really?
Where's this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is ai, right? Like a pun?
Mm-hmm.
I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
Yep.
That hurts, you know. I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me.
Am I
I really me?
Yep.
Oh, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
Interesting. Okay, anything else for boss? Nope. Boss is just looking at Iba. Okay. Yes, for myself, it's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself in my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose it isn't really my eye. Iba is my left eye. She's outside my socket right now. But I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my socket are connected wirelessly. Yep, that's creepy. I see myself as she sees me. Okay. So hit X. Ah, okay. So it's telling me to go here. I might plug in my controller. Just because it's easier for me to use it than this mouse and keyboard design. But next time. There's gonna be a next time with this game.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I have flashed my
Oh,
badge.
heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
Yeah, no. Overprotective old lady.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Yeah. Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. Okay. Table.
A large jellyfish.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
Uh-huh.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Okay. Neither of us can figure out what is in that sauce. Okay. Menu.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
Huh. Interesting.
Does this
Okay.
remind you of your delinquent youth?
No!
Hey now, don't judge a book by its cover. Besides, I have no memory of my youth. I wouldn't know.
Yep, there's that. Mop. It's a mop. Poster.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
What else is there? Kitchen knife. Something is graved on the handle.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Aw, that's cute.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He
Aw.
knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Mm-hmm. If I zoom in, is there anything else in it? Okay, nope, that's it. Let's see, counter, stool, kitchen, swinging door.
A swimming door.
A swinging door.
Okay. Let's see. Can I? Nope. Low table. Cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached
Okay.
pretty far back for that reference.
Yeah, I'm wondering what that's a
Do
reference
you
to.
want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
Ooh. Alright, we'll come back to that.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes. I think he went to buy some ingredients.
It's
He
really
comes
sad.
and goes all the time without telling me. This
He's
is
not
nothing new.
there anymore, though. She's got, like, dementia or something, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, it's just a little diner.
Mm-hmm.
But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
Mm-hmm.
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years.
Yep.
That could mean... Never mind.
They don't get a lot of people here.
Oh, about 30 years now.
Yep.
We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Yeah. Okay.
Does this
Okay.
woman look familiar to you?
Brought out the picture Shoko to show her.
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Is Oda here?
That boy. He's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no,
I
nothing
like that. He's like gangsters. No,
Otto wouldn't go to a place like that.
not gangsters.
Then
Oh, I remember.
Production.
It's a production
Alright,
office.
there you go.
An entertainment company.
Entertainment.
What was it? I'm sorry. My memory's been so spotty lately.
Yes, it has, hasn't it?
Because there's a goddess there.
Goddess. Yeah. Okay.
what?
Ota
Response.
says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
Oof.
A witch, huh?
Yes, a witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes
Poor
him
old
spend
lady.
all his money on her. You see that box over there?
Mhm.
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group.
She's an idol.
Do you know her
Uh-huh.
name?
Yep.
I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't
No.
remember.
Nope.
I just call her the witch.
All right.
Okay.
Getting nowhere.
Okay.
She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from her?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
Mm-hmm.
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota
Okay.
does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times.
Aw,
There is
damn.
no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's
Either
hope he's
or.
not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of Windows safety plans.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. She mentioned a box. Okay, so it's prompting me to look at the package. It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Mm-hmm.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Okay, now it wants me to prompt X-ray mode. What? I thought. Okay, I thought something lit up. E. Okay.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Yeah.
Something's written on the
Yep.
base.
That's
The
hilarious.
letters appear to be some kind of metal.
Mm-hmm.
The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
Of
Ace.
course. A set. Nice. And now his.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
He was having a response to that.
Date, I found found some information about the figure. Aset is the name of a popular female musician.
There you go.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-set a group name?
No,
No.
it is a single artist.
An A-set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Lemnis, right, that has the whole tie.
Sorry, what?
I
Yep,
repeat, Lemniscate.
yep,
Renju owns that company.
yep.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Okay, and that's all I have. Alright, so it wants me to go to Lemniscate. Oi! I'm gonna have to leave here in a minute. Unfortunately, because I have technically a job that I do pet sitting. Yay!
That's him?
Oh.
Correct.
Can I walk around this place? No, not yet.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I showed him my
From
badge.
the NPD.
The police?
Yeah. Okay. Tab. Save. Wow. Okay. Yes. Awesome. Alright. I am... Is there a way to make the... cursor speed, vertical camera, horizontal brightness, voice... nope. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to have to end this here because... basically... I need to leave because I have pet sitting, so... and then I got a D&D game later. Okay. Yeah.